are going on in your life. Again, my website is drtcbrantley.com, drtcbrantley.com. You can go to our website, get all of my services, counseling, pre, uh, uh, um, proactive services where we come on, we'll talk to you for 15 minutes based on the package you get, and we'll check on your marriage. We check on your relationship. We check on your children. So it's a proactive services, and a lot of times couples, especially, they are reactive, not proactive. So it's being proactive. It's talking things through. Sometimes it's staying up late at night just to make sure, hey, we're cool, good. Why? Because you never know what happens. Just quickly, what happens to a lot of couples, right, is that things are going on and you guys are not talking, you're not jiving, you're not connecting. And so then when a major issue hits or any issue hits, it just rocks you guys. Why? Because you didn't do the due diligence to make sure every day. So every day it's, hey, are we good? Every day have that discussion. Every day talk about issues that may be affecting you guys individually or affecting you collectively. That's how you make your marriage strong. That's how you make your relationship strong. So again, that's my proactive services. Also my journal, for 2024, where couples write things down together. Very powerful. When you have a journal together and you write things down together because you want to make your marriage to the next level, very powerful. Why? Because it slows you down and it makes you want to write down things. And most importantly, we have a goal together. All your people want to join in. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. So that's why you do stuff like that. So my journal's on there, all 27 of my books on there as well. 28 should be coming out hopefully by February of 2024. So all of my books, and all of my books also are ebook format, which is $5, or audio, which is only $10. So all of my stuff on my website, again, drtcbrownie.com. We come on every day, Monday through Friday. Monday, we talk about couples. Tuesday, we talk about men. Wednesday, singles. Thursday, parents. And today, Freaky Friday. All right. So we're going to talk about today, and I'm just going to read from my book, Married Couples, Thou Shalt Have Great Sex. Yeah. Caused a lot of problems when I wrote this book back in the day because people like, oh, you know what? This just hit me. Yesterday, someone told me, one of my clients said to me, well, I said, hey, I'm enjoying my wife. You know what my client said with her husband right there? Pastors ain't supposed to have sex. What? I said, devil, you a liar. I ain't call her devil. But it's like, why is it that people think that pastors are not supposed to have sex? Who said that? Okay, apparently you are mistaking priest with pastor. All right, priests, Catholic priests, are not supposed to have sex. That's their calling. That is not my calling. Thank God it's not my calling. I have a lovely wife and I enjoy her immensely. Yeah. So this mentality that pastor shouldn't be having sex, nah, bruh, you got the wrong brother. All right, because that doesn't work. All right. So let's go to one of my chapters here in my book. Again, I wrote this back in, how long ago was this? My goodness, 2009. I wrote this book in 2000. Oh, glory to God, in 2009. That's a long time ago. And we wrote this book because, again, of that point of what someone said. Oh, you're joining in. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for joining. Cheryl, Donovan, Creator, Win. So balance the spiritual and the sexual. All right, this is from my book. This is the essence of the book, balance. How can I balance my human desire for sex and my love for God? For the unmarried among us, the answer is easy, but fulfilling is hard. Singles are in that place, okay? Due to the Victorian inheritance and upbringing, in some cases, people often think that the spiritual and the sexual cannot coexist. All right, so again, in in intimacy, right, with your spouse, sometimes those who brought up in the church, like I was, there's a mentality that goes in. No, you're not supposed to enjoy it. Now, can I say this? Sounds very easy, but I have to say it. If you're not enjoying the marital sex, that's not good. Excuse me. Overall, that is not helpful at all. Here you are, being the color purple, the first version, and Mrs. on top of me, and you hear the bed creaking more than you are expressing how much you're loving each other. That's not a good spousal intimate time. That's not good at all. I mean, you hear the bed creaking, nothing coming out of his mouth, nothing coming out of your mouth, wife, husband. That's not a good experience. No, that is not a good experience. The bed is having an orgasm and you ain't having an orgasm. That's a problem. That is a significant problem. Why? Because you're not enjoying. Think about it. Think about it. All right. When you enjoy food, you're talking about it, right? When you enjoy a ride, you're talking about it. You dance on the dance floor, you're grooving, you're talking about it. So that's something that you're enjoying. All right. So if you're not enjoying the intimacy with your spouse, that's bad. That is not good because you just sitting there counting the hours and looking at the ceiling or whatever. Uh, Listen, I mean, this should be make sense, but again, it should be enjoyable and not a task. It should not be a task. Oh my goodness. No, here we go again. This should not be a task where, oh boy, okay, I got to have sex with him. Okay. Uh, That's not good, people. Okay. And a lot of times, you know where that comes from? That comes from a non connection. That right there comes from a non-connection that you are having with your spouse, because it's like, wow, my husband, touching me, he's doing these things for me. My wife doing these things for me. Wow, it's anticipation. All right. Now, I will tell you, as you get older, sleep versus sex does play a very important part. Okay, sleep versus sex is a very, as I wipe more sleep from my eye. Sleep versus sex. Why? Because you get older, you will start enjoying sleeping more. So you gotta, have that conversation. But again, it should not come to the point where you become more. Watch this. You become more used to not having sex at all with your spouse. And so many couples past 40, it's like, uh, nah, I kind of forgot about it. How can you forget about having sex? How can you forget about the connecting? God's given it to you. Okay, it's like, watch it. It's like having a car and you're walking. It's it's like your job is in another city. So instead of you getting in your car, well, you know what? Let me walk on the highway. That doesn't make any sense at all. That does not make any sense at all. All right. So all I'm saying is that it's God. Oh, I'm stuttering here. It's a God-giving gift, and a lot of people are not enjoying it in their married life. Please remember, when you were single, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, there should have been a leash on your genitalia. Oh my goodness, you were everywhere. Okay, you were. Should have been a leash on there. Whoa, boy. All right, should have been a bridle. And yet, when you become married, it's like, no touching, no hugging, no massaging, no nothing, no sending sexual pictures, no sending sexual videos. I mean, everything. Stop. I don't know about you, but when you do a hard stop, when you do a hard stop, that usually means there's an accident coming up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I said it. If you are not having sex with your spouse, there's an accident waiting to happen. I'm talking. It's called an affair. Okay. Okay. It's called an affair. And when you become, boy, here I go. When you become married, why are you doing the self gratification to orgasm? I used a big word there. And your wife is right there. No, no, men. Help me out, man. There's no comparison. There is zero comparison. You know what? Let's back up even more. It's not just the sex, it's the connection and the love that your wife or your husband's giving to you. There's nothing like it. Okay, you're looking at the video, the whole bit, but there's no really connection there. But when your wife smiles at you, okay, and your husband gives you that look, nothing beats that. All right, people are joining in like crazy. All right, and see, this is why intimacy on Friday is so important, because a lot of us haven't learned this aspect of intimacy. Okay, you just, hey, let me put A and B, and once I put A and B and I have my fun, I'm out. No, no, it's really, as I told you guys on last week, it's always in. Men, you're always in. Okay. And again, as men, sometimes you think, okay, always in is the file is into the matrix. No, always in is, how's your day going, babe? What's going on with you? Why I'm always in. The things that happen to you, the things that happen to you today, we're always in. Why is that? Because again, when you're in a relationship, you're not working against each other, you're working with each other. One more time again. Let's review, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls. Let's review. You're working in. You are working in. So that's why the spiritual and the sexual can coexist. My wife and I, we're in the Word. I send her scripture every day. We pray mostly every night. So the spiritual is there, and it's definitely the sensual. Boy, I told you I could start an OnlyFans page. Okay, my wife, Lord have mercy. Shut up. All right. So the spiritual and the sensual can exist, but a lot of Christians, especially Pentecostal Christians, they don't believe it can coexist. Yeah, it can coexist. Yes, it can go the same way. Why? Because guess who created sex? Take a guess. Go ahead. Tell me. Hugh Hefner? No, Hugh Hefner did not create sex. No. God created sex. Yeah, God created it. Prove it. All right. So Genesis chapter 2, God tells Adam, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. 3, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. Okay. After the flood, after Noah's ark in Genesis chapter 8, guess what God told Noah? You want to take a guess? All right. Be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. So God created sex, people. Yes, I'm going to take my time and say, because y'all don't believe it. I'm sorry. Everything on your body, God created. You do know that, right? Everything on your body. And I tell married Christians all the time, listen, if God didn't want you to enjoy sex, then when you confess Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, your phallus would have came off. all of a sudden, your testes would dry up. Okay, woman, your clit would fall off. It doesn't happen. It's still there. Oh, I get so passionate about this. It's still there. It doesn't fall off. It is still there. Okay, and I'm getting old. Listen, yes, you're getting older, but doesn't give an excuse of not being connected to your spouse. And like I'm telling y'all, Doc, I expect you go listen. I'm teaching you, because connection is not just in the bedroom. Connection is the rubbing. Connection is, can you do this for me? Connection is something is needed in the house. Can you get it without me asking you to do it? See, that's connection. Hello? And when you make that connection strong, then the bedroom is like, okay, let me put it this way. The bedroom, intimacy in the bed, when you rock in the bed, Lord have mercy, when you rock in the bed, sweet Lord, sweet chariot, when you rock in The bed, you know what? That should be the cherry on the top of your relationship. Yeah, that should be the cherry because you know what? I love being with my spouse. Love. So last night we both had a crazy schedule last night, and we're still connecting. We're still sending video message to one another. We're connecting. We are still connecting. It is so important, people, because without the connection, the intimacy can't go well. All right, Butterscotch, you back on here again. Butterscotch Sherry, how you doing? God bless you. Thanks for joining in. Okay, again, the connection has to be consistent. It, see, y'all gonna make me go here. Y'all gonna make me go. When you're doing the bedroom action, it got to be consistent. Yeah. And when the wife says don't move or keep up that stroke, you got to keep it up. So it's being consistent, right? Yeah. Well, the same thing works in your marriage. Same thing works in your relationship. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. Okay. In other words, whatever you guys did in the beginning of your relationship, you got to consistently do it. Yes, I am busy. Yes, my wife is busy. All right. But we can't be so busy that we're not connecting. Like today, I got to do comedy later on tonight. Well, I'm making sure we're doing something before, right? I'm making sure we're doing something before. Why? Because I've got to keep my connection with my wife. I have two major connections. Two. You want to know what they are? You remember? God and my wife. That's it. I got two connections, just two. God and my wife. God and that. Why? Because those two could mess up my day big time. Oh yeah, God not liking me, or God not happy, or God not pleased with me, and then my wife not pleased with me. No sir. Some of y'all can leave work angry. Have fun. No. Some here we go. You know, I come here so calm, it just hits me real good. I mean, do you know how affairs happen? There's an open door, right? There's an open door, and you go to work, and you go to your work wife. I don't believe in having work wives or work husbands. I don't believe in that. I do not believe. Why? Because you go to work with that mentality. Oh, I'm alone. I'm mad at my wife. I'm mad at my spouse. And then here you check it out somebody, and next thing you know, oops. Listen, there have been too many oops in marriages. Why? Because you went to work not connected. Again, as my book says, one of my other books talks about is having sex 25/8. Let me see if I can find that book real quick here. Yeah, my wife made my library for all of my books. Here it is right here. All right. Yeah. My baby did that for me. Marathon intimacy. Okay. Marathon intimacy says, in essence, have sex 25/8. Yeah. And when I say sex, I don't mean the bedroom. I'm talking about you're always in. Guys, you got to get this. You got, sir. I know you, sir. I know you were tired last night. Excuse me. I know, sir. I know you were tired last night. Happy New Year to all of you. Yes, Happy New Year to all of you. Sir, I know you're tired last night, but you got to make sure we set, we good. Talk about our day. How do things go? Women need that. Yeah. All right. This book will prove without a shadow of a doubt that the secret of a happy relationship begins with sex. The problem is many stop with sex and don't define it in every part of their lives. If you boil sex down to its essentials, we're talking about intimacy or connection. I'll hopefully show you that connection is basic. We are talking about lovers always affirming, watchers always affirming, and intercepting each other to a divine, godly, a godly orgasm. The problem is most keep the connection in the bedroom and never venture outside the bedroom. If intimacy feels good in the bedroom, it will feel good. It will feel good outside the bedroom as well. Hence, having sex 25 hours a day in 8 days a week. Now I know only 24 hours a day, and I know there's 7 days in the week, but you're so connected. Watch this. You're so okay, guys. Watch this. You can be so connected to your wife that if a Jezebel or a woman is trying to entice you, it doesn't bother you at all. Why? Because I'm enjoying the connection with my wife. Madam, same thing for you. Heck, I'm a guy, putting the move on and spitting out verbs on you. Uh, ninja, keep it moving. Why? I'm connected. See, when you have that connection, it's powerful. It is unbelievable powerful. But again, a lot of you haven't experienced that type of connection. Why? Because you're still going to bed with attitude toward each other. I'm telling you right now, if you go to bed with an attitude with your wife, it's going to affect your sex life. The attitude with your husband, it's going to affect your sex life. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The boy, y'all just coming on like crazy here. The adage of don't go to bed angry is very, very true. Because that's going to affect how things go on in the rest of the day. Y'all still joining in. How you doing, Ty Soul? Styles by Averta. How you doing? Jen, all right. All you people just joining in. Thank you so very much. All right. So again, the intimacy is not. Ladies, please tell your husband, listen to this. Please tell him, or husbands, please tell your wife, because some of you women, Lord, have mercy, you got a libido, sex drive. That is unbelievable. Just give it to me, baby. I'm sorry, ma'am. Your husband a little more romantic than that. Shut up. Wait a minute. Are we role playing sex and slave? I mean, sex and master. Are we role playing? And listen, I'm role playing, but you can't do that all the time. That is not healthy. Not healthy to do it all. All right, but see, this is why we do this, people. This is why we come on and have these conversations that a lot of times you have with the wrong people. Okay, so well, here we go. Y'all got to be careful of who do you talk to about your sex life. Okay, I understand you're going to talk to your friends. I understand that. But when you're talking to the opposite sex about your sex life with your spouse, that's not wise. Can I say that again? How you doing, Kim? uh, uh, Kim DeBow says, "Morning, real raw with Dr. B." Yeah, that's me. I mean, that is not healthy for you to talk to somebody else of the opposite sex about your sex life. Well, my husband, he kind of short. What? And and we haven't really. Why are you telling somebody who is not your spouse about intimacy? Now, I just heard somebody. I heard you loud and clear. Well, Doc, every time I bring it up, he don't want to listen. Doc, every time I talked about it, he don't want to listen. Well, that means you need a counselor. Hi, I'm a counselor. Hi, how you doing? That's me. Why? Because again, you don't want to widen the gap. Okay, you got a gap already. Do you know the biggest epidemic in America is? You know the biggest epidemic is? Can I tell you? Roommates. Married roommates. The biggest epidemic as a counselor that I see is unbelievable that people go to work horny and there is no deliverance. Oh, I believe in deliverance. I believe in deliverance ministry. Oh, I believe in deliverance ministry. There is nothing going on between the husband and wife. Zero. There's no flirting. There's no talking sexual. And here's the man going to bed like a broomstick, straight up, and here's the wife going to work like Niagara Falls. I'm sorry. That is not the way you live your married life. why y'all bothering me? Y'all know I'm trying. No, I'm kidding. This is why I'm on, people. This is why hopefully you can support me on as and subscribing. This is why. Again, when you subscribe on TikTok, uh, and, and on TikTok, I'm called the Relationship Trainer. All right, because you get 10% off of all of my products. All of my products, you get 10% off. That's the audio. That's the video. I'm sorry. I don't have video yet. That's the audio. That's the ebook. That's the books. That's the counseling. All that stuff. 10% off. That means I send you. Once you pay me, then I send you the 10% of whatever you get. All right. And y'all don't need to go into 2024 with this attitude of, I ain't going to do it. You know why? Because you are holding on. All right. A lot of people don't know, but the word orgasm in Latin actually means release. You are releasing. Look how that sung that. Yeah, you're releasing. Excuse me. But you're going in that mentality. Again, I keep hearing this. I keep hearing this in my spirit. Some of y'all are talking to the wrong people about your how things are going in your married bed. You're talking to the wrong person. You're talking to Aunt Jemima, who's been married and divorced 20 times. She might not be the one to talk to. Okay? Why? Because ultimately, you have to talk to your spouse. Ultimately, of what you want, what you desire, what you need from them. Ultimately, you got to do that. Why? Because when you open that gap, I'm almost done. Wow, how did 30 minutes go by so fast? When you open that gap, okay, it just caused more problems. So listen, this is something hopefully you guys get value from. Again, I come on Monday through Friday. Monday, we talk about couples. Tuesday, we talk about, Tuesday, we talk about men. Wednesday, singles. Thursday, parenting. Friday, intimacy. Listen, if you have a question, please email it to me, DM it to me, and we will bring it up during my podcast that I do Monday through Friday. We'll bring it up, okay? But again, you know what the Word of God says? It says, my people die for lack of knowledge. My people die for a lack of knowledge. In other words, you're not putting the knowledge in to make you better, okay? You're not putting that in. And when you don't put the knowledge in, you know what you are? You're ignorant. Yeah. And ignorance cause a lot of people in problems. But y'all still joining in. Regina, how you doing, Regina? Keith Robinson, 3270. Good to see you. Ordella, Israel. Oh, someone from Israel. All right. How you guys doing? Joni Ben Style 3. Okay, all these people are joining. Listen, I don't come in with a lot of foolishness. Yes, I am a comedian, so I do make things kind of funny, but so many people are not enjoying what they should be enjoying. Man, please. You should be running home. When I'm done with the activity, I don't stay around. No, I just come home quick. Not because I'm scared of my wife, because I really love my wife. I really love her. I really enjoy her. And it's not just because of the poom poom. I love. Some of you men say, hey, using the poom poom today? Can I just have it? I'm sorry, sir. She's connected to the poom. She's connected to the poom. She's connected. Okay. And ladies, I got you too. Babe, can you just pass me your phallus, please? Okay, you can go to sleep. I'm sorry. They're connected. They're connected. And see, that's the problem. People just want the genitalia. They don't want the whole body. Here we go. They don't want the whole body. They don't want telling you about the bad day. They don't want to hear all the other stuff. Just give me a genitalia, babe, and I'll be fine. No, that is not being intimate. Being intimate is texting your wife, is texting your husband. You know, sir, I just had a bad phone call. That's being intimate. I went through something this year, haven't gone through it in 17 years. And when I was going through it, guess what I did? Guess what I did? When I was going through it, I text my wife. I had her hear the phone call. Why? Because I needed her to be with me there. I needed her to be intimate with me. Yeah. Yeah. Why? Because the intimacy is not just a bedroom. The intimacy is not, boy, my job ain't gonna be done. Y'all please become a subscriber. Y'all please get some counseling. Because right now, somebody right now is dealing with a problem and your spouse don't even know about it. Some of y'all been fired and your spouse don't even know about it. You just going to work like you still going to work. And some of y'all getting money. Oh, Lord, here I go again. Swing low. Some of y'all getting money and your spouse don't even know. You're not being intimate. Uh-oh. Boy, hang on. You know, I got to get me a dictionary. I'm gonna buy me a dictionary. Do I have a dictionary here? Oh, look at God. Look at God. My wife set me up real good. I have a dictionary, boys and girls. No, my love. I got the English one. My wife got me set because I like to read. I'm a nerd. I'm an educated nerd. All right. Look at the word intimate. I'm gonna start using a dictionary, y'all. All right. This is a dictionary, boys and girls. All right. The word intimate. All right. I love Webster. Webster definitely was a freak. All right. Intimate means in Latin to put in. All right, let me listen. What version you reading, Dr. B? I'm reading from the Merriam-Webster Collegiate Dictionary, the 11th edition. I should be a dictionary where I do my comedy. So intimate, to put in, announce, innermost. All right, is inward, more of interior. See, the problem with people, my time is out, but I gotta finish this. The problem with people today, they are more exterior than interior. Intimate is that I'm in the interior. All right, hang on. Innermost, inward, to make known, publicly or formally, to announce. All right, so let me say this and I'll be done. I'm using my dictionary from now on. That's my wife. My wife set me up. Y'all in trouble now. I got my dictionary right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave my dictionary out so I can remind myself to use a dictionary. Watch this. All right. So in the Bible, all right, this is where I can bring some theology. I'm also a pastor as well. Y'all can't believe that, can y'all? Okay, that's all right. You'll get used to it after a while. So in the Bible, the word sex is nowhere in the Bible. You do not see the actual word sex in the Bible. You don't see that. So the word that my Jewish brothers used in the Bible for sex was no. All right. So Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. All right, and then we'll stop. That was a good belly laugh. That was a good belly laugh about the dictionary. All right, so Genesis 4:1, it says, now Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain. It's that simple. So the Bible said to have great sex, you got to really know. All right. And knowing your spouse is everything. A lot of people really don't know your spouse. Excuse me. You really don't know them. You know the genitalia. Yeah. That's a good point, sweetheart. So my wife said, baby, come and say that little loud, baby, so they can hear you. My wife's in the other room. Yeah, I just want to see her.
Some people sleep with other people that come from different islands, different countries.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They come from different places. Oh, Lord.
They don't even know the people's names.
Oh, y'all still here? So my wife's giving me a beautiful view right now. I'm sorry. Thank you. Excuse me. My wife is also a etiquette person. She makes sure I do things right, etiquettely. All right, make sure my etiquette is right because I'm kind of rough. Okay, but again, you got to know. Okay, you know, you bring somebody. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm done. What are STDs? STDs are sexual transmitted diseases. Why? Because it's really saying you were with somebody else and you brought that to me. That's why intimacy is one person. Yeah, really. Are we there? Absolutely not. All right. Many of y'all have a very detailed body count. Okay. However, grace. All right. I'm done. Boy, 36 minutes. Shame on y'all. Shames on y'all. I would think about doing 15 minutes in and out, but in and out, let it go. All right, so our website, drtcbrantley.com, drtcbrantley.com. All of my books are on there. Audio, ebook, my journal is on there, whether you get a regular journal or customized journal. Listen, people, get yourself ready. Excuse me, get yourself ready for 2024. All right, get your relationships ready. All right, a lot of y'all ain't ready, and you want to be ready for whatever comes your way. So go to our website, www.drtcbrantley. That's BRANTLEY. Tonight, okay, D as in dog, R as in Robert, TC Brantley, BRANTLEY.com is my website. So I'm doing comedy 3 days straight, starting tonight. Tonight I'll be in Stamford, Connecticut, doing comedy with my brothers. I'm a part of a comedy troupe called the King of Kings Comedy Tour. If you want the King of Kings Comedy Tour to come to your church or come to your state, let us know. It's 4 black men, and we're doing clean comedy. If you want to, and we are crazy, clean, but we're crazy. It's something that's very unique. It's very unique having 4 black men talk about comedy, but we're clean. I'm probably the one to watch out for because I do clean, mature comedy. I'm the one to watch out for. But it's clean, great time. And pastor or ladies or men that know their pastor, this is also a great fundraiser. Right. Also, is bringing you to the community. The community may not come to see you preach, but if you got comedy in your church, oh my goodness, they will come. So again, it's King of Kings Comedy Tour. And so we got engagement this Friday, and then we also got engagement on the 31st. Yes, right. New Year's Eve, we're doing comedy on New Year's Eve. Both of these at churches. And then on Saturday, tomorrow, I'll be at the Funny Bone doing comedy from 3 to 5. All right, so people, I'm sorry, Connecticut. All right, we're in Connecticut. If you want us to come to your state, if you want to come to the state, please reach out to me. Of course, you got to prepay, make sure everything's fine, because y'all don't want Jerome to come out. All right, Jerome ain't saved. Okay, Jerome ain't saved. But if you want to come to your state, Let us know. We'll tell you how to get us there, and you will not regret it at all because it's clean, mature comedy. Well, I do clean, mature comedy, but it's a clean comedy. Great time. It's a fundraiser and it's evangelism. Those who know what evangelism is, that means you're reaching out to people in your community. It's great, and it's going to take off. All right, so be a part of that. And thanks for the hearts for that. All right, so DM me. Doc, come to our church. Doc, come to our state. Doc, come on. Again, it's 4 of us. It's a great time. It's myself, Key Dollar. He's our leader. Key Dollar. Maurice Green. Maurice cannot. He does comedy and he can sing too as well. All right. And Maurice is single. Right, Maurice, he gonna kill me for that one. And then the wonderful Randy Young. All right, so there's 4 comedians: myself, Key Dollar, Maurice Green, Randy Young, or more Green. Okay, more Green. All right, so bring us all in. Where's this at? Go to my website, and also my website for comedy is www.drcomedy.club. I'm sorry, drbcomedy.club. drbcomedy.club. That's my website for all of my comedy events. All right. Matter of fact, I gotta update that thing right now as I'm talking to y'all. All right. God bless y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed. 40 minutes. What's wrong with y'all? Come on, be a subscriber. All right, become a subscriber. We take it from there. All right, see y'all. All right, I ain't gonna see y'all Monday. Monday's New Year's Day. I ain't see y'all Monday. I'm gonna rest with my lovely wife. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. All right, and then hopefully back in schedule this time. All right, God bless y'all. Oh my God, all these likes. Peace. All glory, all honor to God. It's not me. It's God using me. God bless y'all. Hey, looking for a church home? Come on, be a part of us. Restoration Springs Ministries in Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut. We would love to have you. All right. Take care. Peace.